Come on.
We are not letting them fucked up 3 times. We let them know when you fucked up. We are not letting them know when I fucked up. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Controversy Lab.
Where controversy is key. This is RTJ.
LaKel House.
His house, LaKel House. When the camera comes on, I feel good, man.
I'm glad.
I feel good. I've been hated all week. This shit is great.
Anything you want to talk about or say to the people before we start the episode?
What, talk today?
Is there anything you want to tell to the people before we start our episode today?
Fuck no, let's go. Let's just jump right into it.
Okay, well, I will start off by saying, first of all, thank you to everyone that is supporting our YouTube channel. We see all the views. Everyone, all the negative comments, positive comments. If you watch any of our videos in the past, you will hear me say we welcome all comments, negative and positive. Reason being, let me explain something to you guys. This platform is called Controversy Lab for a reason, right? All the topics we talk about are controversial. Our perspectives are going to be controversial. And it's even controversy between me and RTJ. Me and RTJ don't always agree on every fucking topic. We won't. Some topics we'll probably go back and forth about. It'll probably be a heated debate back and forth about his views versus my views. But if you notice all of our videos towards the end, we always respect the other person's views. Controversy Lab is about bridging the gap between communication, between contrasting perspectives with different people.
Yes.
And we're open to having those conversations in our comment section. But one thing I will tell you as a disclaimer, if you come in our comment section and you're being disrespectful, just plain disrespectful with no intellectual investment to the conversation, your shit will be deleted and you'll probably be blocked from our channel. It's no big deal. People that say you guys should be canceled on YouTube, canceled on Instagram, guess what? We will block your bitch ass too. So at the end of the day, it's our platform. But you gonna say something?
Yeah, I would say something on my behalf, but you can go ahead and finish.
No, but I'm laying some ground rules for our show. Our show is all about controversy. If you want to come to our show and you have a controversial perspective, we welcome that. Why? Because in the future, we will be going live. We will hear from you people live. We'll also be calling in, having people call into the show to interact and give us your perspectives. That is the reason why we are a controversial platform. We welcome people from all different backgrounds. But we're laying the ground floor now when I say just blatant, ignorant disrespect will not be tolerated. If you can't have an intellectual conversation, cite, the reason why you feel the way that you feel from certain writers, articles, or whatever. If you can't have intellectual conversation, then you will just be removed and blocked. So What are we talking about today for the people?
Today what we're talking about I'm pretty sure everybody knows the old thing that, Spirit Airlines give out when it comes to trauma, the fight or flight therapy. Well, in this case, somebody decided to take both of them. There was a fight. There was a fight on Spirit Airlines. They could have found out they have a fight every week.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and roll the clip right now for those of you that have not seen the clip. Some people who might have searched this video, you already heard about it. Maybe you haven't seen the clip. We're going to go ahead and roll it anyway. Here's the clip. All right, so as you can see, we have an altercation happening on the airline, as my co-host has dubbed fight or flight for this episode.
And if you think my stance has changed, fuck no, I ain't getting in this fight. Fuck no.
No, but okay, so we have to give context to the actual fight that happened. The actual fight that happened, as we can see, is on Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines is what the industry calls an extra low fare carrier. So they're like a carrier that's like super budget friendly. And here's something I've always told people, right?
Super budget friendly. They're the big loss of the airline industry.
Well, actually, we're gonna get on that a little bit on the show. A little bit on the show. So Spirit Airlines is a super cheap airline, right? And I've always told people, and I've always said this stance, right? Sometimes trying to get the cheap deal might not be the best route that you should take. Certain things in life. Number one being a lawyer. You might not want to skimp on your lawyer. Another thing, for example, your fucking airline ticket. You might not want to get a super low budget airline.
What's that saying? You get what you pay for?
You get what you pay for.
And it might be a fight.
And it's people's common sense. Listen. Certain people, and listen, crucify me if you want. There's certain people that are bargain shoppers that are going to be bargain shopping on a airline ticket. And call me pompous if you want. I am not trying to take a flight with people that are trying to be budget friendly on their airline ticket. Because you're going to attract a certain type of clientele and a certain type of demographic. If you're paying $25 to go from here to Vegas, I don't think I want to ride with you, bro. Personally, I don't.
I damn sure don't. I'm not one of those people that says as long as I get there. I'm so not one of those people.
No, fuck that.
I am 6'4".
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm 6'4", and I need room.
Yeah.
And I don't need, like, for instance, they said that the people was kicking the back of their chairs.
Okay, so before we go there, let's give context in totality so you guys understand where he's going. So the altercation actually took place on the airline because the people that were sitting in front of the woman that's standing up screaming and yelling and initiating the punches and blows was because that the people that were sitting in front of them had complained that they were kicking the back of her seat. Now, what he's pointing out is, yes, when you get in these bargain airlines, you're not going to get the best aircraft in the market. You're going to get the small aircraft, the 737s, and even smaller than that. You're going to get budget-friendly aircraft, right? They don't have a lot of leg room. They don't even have first class.
No.
Right? And the reason is because a lot of airlines make their money from first class. So a lot of times the airline will be able to, if they have a full first class section, they'll be able to cover the cost of taking off, landing, and salaries and wages all in first class. Everything after that is profit. That's their business model. This is why I say you don't go budget with everything in your life, and the airline ticket is definitely one of those things. So to go back to the topic at hand, what happened was allegedly the woman sitting in front of the people that initiated the altercation. You can't give them the punchline yet.
Okay.
You got to build them up.
No bad.
I'm gonna cut that out. So the people that were sitting behind the people in the front that started the altercation were allegedly kicking the chair. Now, the woman that was sitting in front of them stood up and said, "Hey, can you please stop kicking my niece's chair?" Right? She's complained. The girl that was sitting in the seat that was confronted stood up and said, "What the fuck you say, bitch?" Yada, yada, yada. It escalates from there. Shots are fired.
Pow, pow.
Now, here's the kicker, though.
Not literal.
Here's the kicker, though. The woman that was assaulted actually was, and you can hit him.
Pregnant.
She was pregnant.
How do you say stupid nigger in English?
Stupid nigger.
Okay.
So she begins to assault a pregnant woman and a minor child. People, onlookers are yelling, "Hey, she's pregnant. She's pregnant." Do you think this black woman gave a shit? No, she did not.
Nope.
No, she did not.
Again, how do you say stupid nigger in Ebonics?
Stupid ass nigga. I mean, it's just disgusting behavior. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, let me explain something, right? And I've always said this. I don't give a damn what nationality you are. If you're Asian, black, Guyanese, I don't give a fuck. Hispanic, if you're ignorant, you're fucking ignorant. I don't like ignorance. I'm prejudiced against ignorant ass people that do ignorant ass shit. So if you're going to assault a pregnant woman because you're kicking the back of her chair, and then people are trying to calm her down. And not only are you assaulting this woman on a fucking airline, while it's in the middle of the fucking air, you're putting everybody's life at risk in the air. Over what? Because somebody you're kicking someone's chair and they ask you to fucking stop?
So my thing is, I don't understand why it was a dude, right? It was a guy. I don't know why the guys, like, he was trying not to swing back from what I saw. I thought he wasn't trying to swing back.
Right.
But it's only so many. Like I think we've touched on this before. It's only so many swings you get.
Right.
And now you're putting not just me, but your child's your pregnant child.
Yeah.
Because if I swing and hit you with a body blow, then that's your fault.
Right.
Because in a heat of the moment, I'm not really trying to. If I'm trying to stop and you just keep coming, it's I'm trying to defend myself. Who knows where I'm gonna hit you at?
Right.
And especially if we're in the air and we're in seats. What is the thing called the? We start waving your arms and shit. How women fight when they put their head down and just go
windmilling?
Yeah, windmilling.
Yeah.
I might do that. I'm not a tactical fighter, so I'm just a swinger. But I'm 50-0.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's like, dude, I'm not. I can't get with this ignorance on this plane.
So the thing is, a lot of people would ask, like what's wrong with flying Spirit Airlines,
Everything.
right? So the one thing that I know for a fact from from Atlanta, I can't speak about any hubs outside of Atlanta, Georgia, but I know in Atlanta, Georgia, Spirit Airline has the #1 delay rate as it relates to airlines. I've literally seen people running down the concourse, screaming, cursing, saying I fucking hate Spirit Airlines. The thing is with Spirit Airlines, you have to pay for your carry-on. You know what I'm saying? Like they say they're the airline of bare fares, but you have to pay for your carry-ons. Delta, you get a free carry-on. You get 2 free carry-ons and 1 check, right?
No, 2 free checks.
It's 1 carry-on's free though. Your carry-on's free.
Well, yes, the carry-on. The reason I say 2 carry-ons is because you get a carry-on, you get a backpack.
Yeah.
That's why I say 2 carry-ons.
Okay.
And then you get two free bags.
Right. So when we're talking about Spirit Airline, every single bag you bring on that plane, you got to pay for. Then you don't get served food, you don't get snacks. You sit your ass in this seat.
There's nothing free about Spirit Airlines.
Stress. The stress is free. And then the fucking show, the movie is free. Like when you see motherfuckers flip out and fighting each other.
Oh yeah.
That shit's free.
Shit. Spirit Airlines is the Little Caesars of the air.
Oh man. Jeez, don't do them like that. The $5 hot and ready.
Spirit
All right, so the thing is, what's important when we're talking about flying a specific airline, it's important that you look at a couple of things. Safety is always #1. You should look at a safety rating for an airline because you flying this airline, we're talking about airlines that have a bare rate. Like, you have to look at, they're taking away the resources they have for repairs on the aircraft or safety measures and things like that, safety training. They're limited to what they can do, and they're doing the bare minimum to stay under FAA regulations, to stay in the air. My whole point is, I don't want to fly with an airline who's doing the bare minimum. I want to fly with an airline who's going above and beyond. So we talk about something like Cam Air. A lot of people don't know. Cam Air is actually the most dangerous airline to fly in the industry. Most people don't know.
I didn't know they were still around.
They are. Cam Air has had over 100 passengers die under the 10-year mark. Not even a decade, they've had over 100 passengers die. So this is my point, something for us to think about. Qantas is actually...
Qantas.
That's what I said. Qantas. That's what I said. Qantas is actually one of the safest airlines to fly in the entire industry.
In my opinion, I think it's the safest.
No, that's not an opinion. It's a fact. In over 70 years.
You said one of the. I think it's the.
No, it is. That's what I'm saying. It is the most.
Okay, all right.
If I said one of, I might have misspoken, but it is the most safe airline on the planet to fly because in over 70 years, they've never had any incidents. They haven't had one person die. I'm not jinx them, but they haven't had one passenger die in over 70 years. They had one.
I think they had a club on there too.
Yeah. So one of their incidents.
Dance hall.
Yeah, I think it's like upstairs. They have like the multi-level.
Yeah, wood floor and this shit. I was like, wow.
Yeah. So Qantas, they had one incident prior to 1951. They had one incident, but since that incident, they've stepped up their safety regulations and their safety procedures. And over 70 years running strong, no incidents. So, with Spirit Airline being an ultra low cost airline, we look at what's their on-time performance, right?
0.
Actually, you'd be surprised. I actually did the research because I was trying to compare and contrast the fact that Spirit Airline has a lot of delays and cancellations, and I went and looked up the numbers. Surprisingly so, the numbers aren't that fucking bad. When you look at Hawaiian Airlines is actually, for 16 years, has had the best on-time performance at 87.7%. Can you guess who number 2 is?
I'm guessing we're going to take Spirit.
No, number 2 is Delta Airlines at 83.5.
So hold on, get back to Hawaiian Air. They only got 4 stops.
Yeah, they only got 4 stops, but
So
still,
you better be on time every time.
yeah, so it is hard to beat someone out that is only going to Hawaii in the States.
And Hawaii, LA, Hawaii, I think San Francisco, Hawaii, Washington, Hawaii.
So they're on the West Coast. So you know what I mean. But at the end,
be late.
but at the end of the day, though, we can't discredit the fact that they are still number 1, even with their because they could still be fumbling and still fucking up. They could. If their employees weren't on time.
Zion Williamson has the highest percentage field goal rate in the NBA. Want to know why? Because he takes only layups.
Hey man, whatever it takes to be number 1, bro.
Anything outside of that, he's trash.
Whatever it takes to be Hawaiian Air is proven. Don't take much to be number 1. Just do it.
No, you're right.
If you're doing 4, do those 4 well.
Oh shit, be good at the shit that you do.
Right. So
if you have something perfected, then that's all you.
That's what Hawaiian Air said. We perfected our shit. Don't hate us because we chose to just do 4. You want to be greedy and get the whole globe. Nobody told you the whole globe. We're specific. We're pecan ice cream.
Perfect your craft.
We're pistachio ice cream. You're vanilla ice cream. Nobody told your ass to be vanilla bean, bro. But so Delta came in second at 83.5%. Guess where Spirit Airlines ranked in these numbers?
8?
No. Take a serious guess.
No, that was serious.
No, I mean as far as percentage. On top.
Oh, percentage?
Yeah.
Negative .0052.
79% on time.
My bad.
Yeah, 79.
My bad.
79% to 79.5. So they're really not that far off when you're looking at Delta Airlines, who has 83.5.
Yeah, that's not bad.
In Hawaiian with 87.7. So I was actually pretty fucking shocked, like Spirit
So
Airlines.
that's on time landing?
On time to destination, yeah. Latest consider anything past 15 minutes.
Oh, shit.
So that's what I'm saying. So, like, 15 minutes, like, they're within that 15-minute range at least 79 to 79.5% of the time, almost 80% of the time.
Can the airline get a speeding ticket?
I don't think so. That's a good question.
If I leave late, I just speed that bitch up. I get there on time.
But a lot of airlines do that. Like, they do that. When they get up in the air, they make up the time in the air.
Yeah.
They go a lot faster than
That's
their
what I'm
time is
saying.
recorded. As long as tower clears that there's no aircraft in front of them, or I don't know what the regulation is for them to let every other aircraft know, hey, the guy behind you, he's about to do an extra X amount of knots, so you need to go to X amount of knots to make sure you're staying ahead of him. Yeah. I don't know. And then you got the tailwind to account for that actually either helps or delays an aircraft.
And how high you are.
The altitude, you know what I'm saying? How fast it can go based on the altitude. So there's a lot of different variables that take place. But what I'm saying is all those variables plus weather and all that shit, Spirit Airlines still 79.5% on time. So with that being said, Spirit Airlines, to my surprise, after doing the research, because before I was like, yeah, Spirit Airlines is probably the worst with on-time performance. They're the worst with delays. Even with delays, like they were only 2.19% of their aircraft were actually being delayed or canceled rather. So I was actually pretty shocked at their numbers, but
they got to get the money. They're not going to cancel shit.
Yeah, got to get that money. And surprisingly, the last point that I'll bring out is they're actually number 1 in the ultra low fare category. I did not fucking know that.
What is ultra low?
So when you have, I think American Airlines was one in that group. You had
no. What is it? What is it?
What do you
ultra
mean?
Low, like extremely low tickets.
Yeah, the ticket cost. Like when you look at Delta Airlines, you're gonna pay $600, $700, $800 for a ticket, right? When you have Southwest Airlines, we can pay $175 here to Vegas. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So Southwest Airlines would be in the same pool with a Spirit airline. So what they were saying is
Spirit American too.
Yeah, American is in that cusp. So when you look at Spirit Airlines, they're actually leading the industry. I did not fucking know. They're leading the industry in that low fare market, which is surprising because here in Atlanta, Spirit only has like one or two gates. They don't have a strong presence.
I think two.
Yeah, 1 or 2 gates. You know what I mean?
And we do not go to that.
Yeah.
As a person that flies, I do not walk to that end of the
at all.
concourse.
There's nothing down there for me at all.
Hood rats and hoodlums.
Oh my God. It sounds bad, but everybody down there pretty much hood rats and hoodlums.
I hate to say it, but they're there. And
I mean, I ain't got nothing against y'all. I just don't want to fly with y'all. That's,
yeah. I see.
I'm not trying to fight on the airline. I'm not trying to fight on the airline. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not.
I don't. You ever been hit by somebody that was not trying to hit you?
With that being said, that concludes our episode of Controversy Lab.
Well, controversy is key.
I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in for us. Make sure, guys, to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Let us know how we can improve the show if you enjoy the show. If you don't like our information, like we're putting out, let us know in the comment section below. If you're not fucking with us, you are riding with us, let us know in the comment section below.
We're on Spotify too.
We are now on Spotify. Mr. RTJ has just, actually gave himself a promotion, and now he is over all of the podcast audio online.
I'm doing something, y'all. I'm trying not to get fired. I bought us a clock. I'm getting us uploaded, vocal, audio. I'm trying not to get fired.
He's actually doing this shit, trying not to get fired, man. So we appreciate RTJ. We can't fire RTJ now. Now you're infamous now.
I am the shit.
You're infamous. How's he infamous? If you haven't watched our video on the Little Caesars fight in the lobby, go check that video out. RTJ is now famous and popular for his controversial comments on that episode. So thank you guys.
I did it for you guys.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe and check us out on our next video. Thank you guys.
Controversy out.